Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 682. Who makes you feel better about yourself? No, there's the I'm all wiped out after a good walk this morning. Alright, who makes you feel better about yourself? Strangers. We are in a society today where you can reach out and touch anybody in the world. We talked about this a couple days ago. Now, external validation, needing those people to support you and give you energy and motivate you, is going to be a challenge. It's going to make your life really hard. I call it the Kardashian era, where everybody's looking to see, oh my God, what are they doing? Let me emulate that. External validation. We don't, thriving off that is going to cause you a lot of problems, because if you don't get it, what do? And this is writing. As an author, you write for 30 days to generate a book, or 90 days, or 6 months, and you're not getting any validation during that time besides saying, hey, I'm writing a book. If people keep plussing you up and bumping you up just for saying I'm writing a book, without ever delivering on that book, then your external validation is going to drop off to nothing. So counting on external validation from strangers is going to be something that you'll have to manage. Intrinsic value, what it does to you, how it makes you feel for doing this task that's hard, that's where you're going to find your drive. What about friends? Do friends energize you? Where do you get how do they make you feel? I would hope friends would make you feel better. If friends aren't, are they really your friends? And are they helping you, or are they trying to help you, or is that the perception of them trying to help you because that makes them feel better about themselves? That's a conversation you need to have with your friends. Why are you doing this? It doesn't make me feel better. It doesn't help me do better. And what about family? Usually you can never count on family, except maybe a spouse, maybe a friend, a close family friend, somebody that will help you feel better because they don't really have any skin in the game except watching you do well. But understand the difference. If it's your Uncle Bob who hates everything, don't worry if Uncle Bob thinks you're a loser for writing a book. It's just what Uncle Bob does. Are you energized even when something isn't positive? And these are the gems. These are those diamonds in the rough. That person says, hey, I saw you wrote a book. Thank you for letting me read it. I liked it. There were a couple things here that put me off or took me out of the story. Let's talk about those. And the person not posting on social media, not doing it, just talking with you, and that's to help you be better. That kind of input is great, especially when you feel like, hey, let me dive in and fix those. Yes, I see how that perception could come across. And then you dive in, you fix it, you're energized, even though it wasn't positive. It wasn't all glowing. Oh man, you wrote a book, great, you're the most awesome person ever. And they hadn't even read the book. That's kind of okay, but it's also not. If they read it, what did they think? That's also, you cringe. Oh my God, I read your book. The worst sentence to start a conversation. All right. But how does it make you feel? Especially when you have a good conversation. Hey, I really like this character. Great. I felt it. Oh, that's cool. Now you're energized again. Look in your life and find the people who give you energy. Whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, there will be those people. Invest your time in them. The people who don't give you energy, you may not win them over, ever. So don't invest a lot of your energy in trying to win over people who aren't invested in you. So act on the energy you derive. This is those people who do give you energy. Act on it. Even if it's a motivational speaker who doesn't know you from Adam, but they're still saying things that resonate. These are the strangers. It's not an external validation because they're not talking to you. They're talking to everyone about this event, about this thing, about driving yourself, about feeling better about yourself, all of it taking in the world as a whole. Those people are great because it's not about you. It's about everything. And how does that make you feel? If it resonates, act on it. Act on that energy. Don't just get that high and then sit there and drink a beer and say, cool, and do nothing. Acting is where you are. We judge ourselves by our intent, but everybody else will judge us by our actions. I'm writing a book. The intent. Cool. I'd like to read it when it's done. And you never get it done. What's the person going to think? Hey, I was more than happy to read it for you. actions. We judge ourselves on our intent. Other people judge us on our actions. So take that energy you derive and put it to good use. All right? There we are. Who makes you feel better about yourself? Invest your time and energy in them. Peace, fellow humans.